Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Pam, a wellness coach that likes to focus on mindset and meditation. Now, it has been a heck of a busy week here. It's Thanksgiving week. We were super busy at my full-time job. My private practice is super busy. Online coaching has picked up by a lot. The Thanksgiving holiday right in the middle of the week, Black Friday. I do not shop, but whatever, it's busy. Anyway, I haven't had one spare minute to give a thought to what this video is going to be about. And if I'm going to be honest, I rarely know what I'm going to talk about, and I kind of rely on the outside world to tell me what the message needs to be. And without fail, the world has come through, or at least the world around me has come through. I always knew I would talk about self-love, and I just didn't know how I wanted to talk about it, but I know it's so important. I've lived knowing that the minute I start to doubt my worthiness and I lack love for myself is when everything in my life falls apart. I can't achieve my goals because I don't think I'm worthy, and I can't have good relationships with other people because I don't think I'm worthy. So self-love, ultra important. It's such a huge topic, and there are so many elements that go into loving yourself that I just didn't think a YouTube video would do it justice. But here we are, because the world around me has spoken, and I've recognized a theme that people are lacking love for themselves. And it all stems from one thing. So here we go. What is self-love? The definition of self-love is a regard for one's own well-being and happiness, chiefly considered a desirable rather than narcissistic characteristic. So we are responsible for our own happiness, right? Most of us are our own worst critics. We hold ourselves to a higher standard than we hold anybody else. We judge ourselves harsher than we judge anybody else. Now, here's an example. Ladies especially, how many times have you stood in the mirror looking at yourself in an outfit and just tore yourself down? I'm too fat for this. Oh, my hair is hideous. Oh, why are my teeth like that? Oh, bat wings. Right? Would you ever say any of those things to another human? Would you say it to your friend? Your mom? No, you wouldn't. But you have no problem saying it to yourself, right? So that's just one example of how our self-love is important, because that negative self-talk really just holds us back from going after the things that we want. So that's just one example. When we talk to ourselves like that, we feel unworthy. Like, that guy would never want to be with me because I'm so hideous. He probably thinks you're absolutely stunning. You're the one who thinks you're hideous. And now that negative self-talk is going to sabotage that relationship. Same thing with like career. Like, I'm not smart enough to take that promotion, so I'm just not even going to go for it. Your boss probably thinks you're phenomenal, but you won't know because you're not even going to try. Because that negative self-talk stemming from a lack of self-love is going to shit all over those plans. Now, the theme in the week around me was forgiveness. People are just holding themselves so accountable for things they've done wrong, or the things that they've said, actions that they've taken or not taken, and it's just like, how is that your fault, right? Like, how are you still holding yourself so accountable? How are you suffering and saying awful, awful things to yourself because of this one thing? Like, I have an expression, and I don't know where I heard it. I don't know if it's an actual quote from somebody. I don't know. But at some point in my life, I heard it, and it stuck with me. That quote is, when you know better, do better. And I use that in all aspects of my life. I use it in my fitness, my nutrition, my career and business, my relationships, right? I'm a human, and I am gonna be real. I fuck up all of the time. And I don't want to hate myself for having an experience that I learned something from. Because now that I know better, I will do better. So when you catch yourself holding yourself accountable for something, ask yourself, did I intend to make that bad choice? Did I intend to hurt that person? Did I intend whatever negative thing happened, right? You didn't. You didn't. That's, maybe you're a terrible person, but you're probably not watching this video. So my guess is that you did not intend to make poor choices and bad decisions and hurt people. So you can forgive yourself. That doesn't make what you did right. But if you learned from it and you grew from it, then that was a good experience. It was a growing experience, a learning moment. And now the next time that you're presented with a situation that's kind of similar, you'll do better because you know better. I don't only use that expression to forgive myself. It works to forgive other people too. If somebody hurts you, it's really easy to be like, they didn't know any better. They were doing the best with what they knew in that moment. And given an opportunity, they would do better now. So it helps to forgive not only myself, but also others. You know, when we don't forgive ourselves for small things or big things, we get stuck in like this pattern of just thinking it'll never be different, so then we don't even try. So, like for example, if you say, I'm gonna get up in the morning and work out, and then you oversleep, okay, then you're like, you can do two things here. Be like, okay, I told myself I was going to do this thing, and then I didn't. And why didn't I? Did I set my goal too high? Did I try to get up too early? Do I need to go to bed earlier? What needs to change for me to accomplish that? Right? Or you can be like, oh my God, I said I was gonna do it and then I didn't do it. I just can't do it, so I'm not even gonna try. Not even gonna try again. I'm just gonna never work out. I just can't do it. You know, it's forgive yourself for not accomplishing what you wanted for whatever reason. and then try again. That's all there is to it. That's with everything in life. That is with every single thing in life. It's not just like a one and done, right? If you say, I didn't do my best right there, but now I know better. I learned what didn't work, and so now I'm going to try something else, and that maybe will, right? It's just forgive yourself for not always being perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You are worthy, lovable, more than enough, just as you are right now, and just keep trying to be a little bit better every single day. That's how you make the big accomplishments little progress. I promise. Promise. And it just is incredibly painful to watch people hating themselves for things that they did 10 years ago or 10 days ago. Like, you're not the same person. You've grown. You've changed. You learned. So I have complete faith that everybody can find forgiveness for themselves, even if it's hard. So I think that's it. I mean, I know I was just kind of talking off the cuff. Sometimes I don't want to have a plan. I don't want to have a full script. I feel like I'm just talking from my heart. Like I said, it was a theme around me. It was so painful for me to watch people tearing themselves apart when I think they're absolutely amazing. Like, you wouldn't be in my life if you weren't just extraordinary and a great person. And please stop talking about yourself like that, because it's not true at all. And I know what it feels like to be in their situation. I know what they must be experiencing. And I really don't want anybody to ever, ever, ever feel that. So that's it. Sorry, I'm so emotional. It's been a ride for me. One thing I do every morning, every day, and I always get the card that I'm supposed to get. I pull an affirmation, and the other day, I ate cake for breakfast because I don't have to be perfect, and I'm gonna eat cake for breakfast sometimes and not beat myself up about it. I ate cake for breakfast, and then the affirmation card that popped out of the deck was I honor my body by taking care of it. And I was like, called out. But I chuckled, and I didn't work out extra hard that day. I didn't starve myself. I ate that cake for breakfast and loved myself. Self-love, y'all. It's where it's at. We're just gonna see if a card wants to pop out for everybody else and see what they pick. If I could hold the cards, that'd be helpful. What'd I say? I am lovable. Y'all are lovable. So love yourselves. Other people love you. Know that you are worthy, whole, and complete, and more than fucking enough, and so lovable. Again, my Flip Your Shit 90-day coaching program is still on sale. Flip 50 for the code. I will link that in the description box below. Affirmation cards are also for sale on my website, so check those out too. Super good way to start your morning on a positive note. And that is it, everybody. Please make this week the best week you've had in a really long time. Love yourself, honor yourself, forgive yourself for your imperfections and your whatevers. Just know that you are amazing, and I love you just as you are. Bye.